Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about last time. I went outside just thinking the door would be locked, so I'd just try and check it out. Oh sorry, I think I've read this before. I'll read it again. Just a broken bulb. Yeah, I've read that before. But yeah, what I did was basically I just went back to one of the earlier saves, got the rope and the calendar again. Now I'll go check out the music room because with games like this, I haven't played any RPG horror games before, but games with multiple endings, normally you have to do like everything to get the good ending, because it's what you should be aiming for. So it's where the picture of the eye falls off and there's some documents from the teacher. If I look to the far right, or to the lower part of the screen, my character's right. No, I still get to it, I'm still probably going to read it. What was that? I'll read it, I guess, because it says I actually remember where I remembered where I saw. I remember the numbers now. It's at the start of the game as it's launching. So if the game itself is telling me that, I need to remember every number I hear, which that had some numbers in it as well, but I doubt that can be important. Wait a second. According to the map, the fourth treasure is not far. Right, so oh. So I've just backtracked for no reason because I need to do... Hold on, how's it... Fourth treasure... Oh, the fourth treasure. Alright, so never mind, I didn't actually have much... Actually, from the back, I look a lot like the Smurf. Am I gonna go to the chemistry lab and get killed? Because I could be the Smurf. Alright, well, I'll save over the save us back out here. That's kind of pointless me back travelling then. So I should be heading southeast. But let's check out, let's just explore around outside first. Oh, never mind, I can't just leave. Sorry if I sound a bit sniffly, by the way. I think I'm starting to get a cold or something. My nose is like blocked up. So I know you can normally hear my breathing anyway, which is kind of a bad thing, but it might actually be worse, which I really want to apologise for because it's pretty bad as it is. Birdie! Wait, how come when I was last outside, when I was a psycho killer, I didn't hear any birdies? Let's check around here for Smurf berries, I guess. Since this guy's clearly a Smurf in disguise. No, you're not gonna. Don't have anything to comment on that big gaping hole in the ground? No, okay. Not goddamn this school's groundskeeping, like every other characters seem to do. Why am I? I'm gonna stick to the path because it seems stupid to be walking through the hedge. I'm actually kind of scared someone's gonna pop out of the hedge line. But if you're gonna play this, you probably shouldn't have been watching to this point. Actually, if you're gonna play this, because it's not scary. I've not been scared, apart from maybe at the start where I was kind of didn't know what I was expecting. Now I sort of get what there is to be expected. I don't feel in much danger running around the school. I think that's a treasure there actually. Seems to be glowing. No, okay, it's just a random lit up patch. I'm actually kind of curious why that's lit up then. No. So, maybe monsters will start popping out of the holes, I don't know. Chapter 3 is where it sort of started to get a bit, like, I've passed the opening bit and it's actually into the meat of the game. Just because chapter 3, I don't know, each one of these chapters have been sort of different styles, really different people. Obviously, Loy is psycho. Twan is sort of my favourite guy, the Smurf, who he's like me, who would be like, oh my god, this place is cursed. Let's go check it out. Because of course you would. It's like that guy out of Paranormal who's like the first instinct that we have when he's getting haunted is to film it. Have I missed the treasure? Because this leads back out into the hallway. So I think this should be the music room. Should implies the treasure should be in this area. Maybe it's in the dark here, because the actual treasures themselves don't appear until I'm close enough to light them up with a candle. Can I say some sort of chiming? Which, I don't know if you guys can hear that, because I do... I drop the game volume and bring my volume up slightly in post, because I have this game playing quite loud. Can I use the big rock? That looks like a giant turd. That's just how these RPG games seem to look. I don't know, I was skeptical at first, because everyone looks like this sort of cutesy Pokemon type character. But seeing some of the good artwork that's been done with this, like, I don't know, I'm impressed by it. But, you know, it's this really simple looking game, but it's got quite a bit of depth to it. It's quite fun to explore around. I wish that some of the horror aspects were a bit scarier. Because, you know, you've seen me play Cry of Fear. I am very easily scared. You know, it takes something popping out at me, like early Resident Evil type games. They weren't scary, they were startling, but I can get scared easily by things that startle me. Like in Cry of Fear, when I'd go into that big hallway, you know, when it was filled with water, and I'm immediately just like, no, because that game did such a good job at instilling the fear that enemies can come from anywhere. Seeing an area like that, where it could be full of potential threats, is a lot scarier than the actual threats themselves, because this, you know, I get the shit kicked out of me because I'm bad at the game itself, but my actual ability to just like strafe and step back means that I haven't died in that game at all. At this current time, I think I'm up to just going into the basement at the time of this recording, so if I die in the basement, oh god, I've jinxed it now, I'm gonna die in the basement, aren't I? Yeah, I'm still in the apartments at the time I'm recording this. So, okay. I feel like I've searched pretty thoroughly. So I don't know how I get the different ends then, because I haven't seen anything that's related to a choice. Maybe I didn't kill as many kids before as Loy, but I doubt that makes a difference, because he still thinks everyone died. So I don't know if that's a glitch, or if that's some sort of exploit that I ran past them. I actually feel kind of cheap about that. I didn't expect it to work, but, you know, I'll take what I'm given. Where is this treasure? The map... I went back door. Maybe it's further down. Let's go onto the map. The treasure is not in there. I'll be right back. That's my phone going. Alright guys, terribly sorry about that. It wasn't even anything important, just people decide to fucking film me when I'm recording. Sorry I swore then as well. I'm trying to cut down the swearing, like, you know, Cry of Fear. It's kind of difficult when stuff's jumping out at you, you know. Well, you're rude, interrupting me. What was that? Dot. I love the dot that was ahead. Focus, I shouldn't be distracted now. What? So you're just like, oh, I should go on a treasure hunt. No reason at all. And then something loud happens, you're like, no, it's a treasure hunt. No reason for it, but I'm going on it. So, this could just be fear of the dark, or, you know, you've heard about a curse, so you're naturally scared of it. So, yeah. Because only Mai and Loy have had anything that seems supernatural happen to them. Mai walked into the room and saw the dead bodies, which suddenly disappeared, which that could have just been the flash of the light that scared her. Loy went on a psycho rampage in his head, and then woke up back in the chemistry lab, where his friends were still alive, which I'm not even sure if they are still alive, but the only thing the narrators have told us, which they're kids as well, so you can't really take their word for it, is that only one girl was found dead. And that's the girl from the start. Map says the treasure is here. What is it? But isn't this an empty field? Strange. This is actually strange. Or is it hidden in this room? So I'm going to throw a rock through the window. Oh, that's where the rock came from. You see, everything in this game is really well written because it ties in so well. In a sort of Pulp Fiction-esque way where you learn where stuff links together and how. It's causation and causality and effect. So let's go break the window, which will bring Lloyd, who is down to my left, down. As well as it will give me time to investigate this before... Oh no, Lloyd is still far enough down. There's a pen behind the window. Yes! There's only one left. Yeah, so Sang is currently going for the key to get into that room to investigate, while Lloyd's down to my left after causing a big explosion. No, wait. It must not have been a dream then. Lloyd must have actually been out there. Which should imply there's a big explosion down here of some sort. Focus. So I can't go see Lloyd. But Lloyd must be down there because otherwise what did Sang see? Well again, are these people even real? Are they just fake, like, made up characters that these kids are talking about? Because they're not from the school, it's just the school to the north that they've heard about and people transfer out of. So is this the correct way? No, go in. No, this isn't the correct way. So I must have to backtrack. So I actually saved before I went out here, so that could imply something that I could kill him maybe, or maybe it's just a general checkpoint. So at this time, Sang is investigating the room, which he'll then go off to try find Mai. Lloyd is currently moving around to the window, which will then go into the door I just went past. I didn't go in there, to go on his little killer rampage, whilst Mai is investigating the music room, or on her way to the music room at least, where she will later go crazy and meet up with Lloyd. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can actually hear footsteps. They sound like they're like on a hall surface, not a outdoor surface. So maybe I'm hearing little echoes from inside. Let's go back inside if I can, and head down to the music room. So maybe I'm gonna see Lloyd when he finishes talking to Mai, which is a continuation of Lloyd's story. I'm just going to read this again just to make sure it's nothing important. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it says pay attention to stuff you see on the way. I'm not sure if that means just pay attention to the story overall. I actually want to see around here. Wait, this doesn't follow the map, does it? What? So I've now got a rope, a calendar, and a pen. I can't use any. I was actually thinking that if I went outside, Twirl would just leave. So I guess that's... Does that say no? No. Oh, it says ho. Mai is a ho. So there's more eye pictures. I'm guessing that's just some art project. Oh, there's another broom here. Can I take the broom? The left shouldn't be the right way. But now, all these doors that are locked... Oh, it's not locked. It's going to be a scare in here, because there's curtains, I don't trust them. What is this? It looks like... I thought it was a robot armsman then, but it's like a workbench or something. I can't really see the centre too well, because I can't get close enough to shine my candle at it. Gotta say, I prefer the candles and stuff to the torches. Sorry, fucking people keep messaging me and I'm getting so angry. My phone's on silent, but for like Facebook and stuff like that, it still makes a noise. So that room's completely empty. Which begs the question, why'd I go in there? Anyway, we're actually out of time now, so I'm going to keep playing after this, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.